Hey guys, so today I want to do a tutorial on your basic makeup looks, what you need to know to set your foundation and have a flawless finish and be ready to take on the day. Or this can serve as a no makeup look. You can leave your house and people will be like, whoa, she's cute. Anyways, this is a basic how-to tutorial, and I go step by step on everything that I say, and I hope that you guys enjoy this, and I hope that your looks come out as good or better than mine. So I did the most basic makeup today, which is basically foundation, concealer, contour, eyebrows, and mascara. And of course you can always do more. This is just to show you the basics, and I will do another video on bronzing and blush and highlights and everything else that you guys need to know. And yeah, so basically keep watching and enjoy this video. Before I do anything, I clean my face, and like I always clean my face in the morning and at night. And like I used to, I wouldn't say I have a lot of pimples, but like I would get a lot of pimples when I didn't wash my face, and I would have so many blackheads. I actually take care of my skin, and I feel so much better about my skin now. Like I do have like a few pimples, but like I mean, who doesn't? And if I don't clean my face, then it's horrible. But I like to start with a moisturizer, and I always put moisturizer on before I put on my foundation or my primer or anything. And I just came from washing my face, so I didn't really want to show that on camera. Okay, the next step I like to do is my primer after I have moisturized. With this primer, I like to just put it with my fingers. Like, I don't really like to use a brush. I don't know if anyone uses a brush, but alright, so wet your beauty blender and make sure that it has grown inside, because this is not how a beauty blender looks all the time. So you need to put it under the faucet and like give it a few squeezes under the water, and you'll feel it grow. You'll see it grow. And I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in warm beige. I bought this foundation a few times because when I wear it, people ask me if I'm wearing foundation. Like, it's so good. So I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna keep buying it. And this is a medium to full coverage, meaning that it's not super cakey, but if you want, like, not cakey, it's not super, it doesn't cover your entire blemishes, but if you wanted to, it could. Like, you just need to put extra. And for me, dotting it around my face helps me make sure that I know that I have foundation everywhere. And if for you like a pump doesn't work, then you can always add more. Like, there's no rule to makeup, and if you get it on your lips, it's fine because you can put chapstick or take it off after. So with the bottom of the beauty blender, just like start hitting your face. For the inner corners of your eye, just take the little pointy part and blend away. And you can use the excess to bring it down to your chin. You honestly could do this for a long time. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, if you're not in a rush and you really want to make sure that it's set in there and every part of your face is covered, then you can just sit here and pounce away. So if you have dark circles or any blemishes or anything and you want to use color corrector, then that is on you. Like, you can totally do that under your foundation, under your concealer. It really doesn't matter. I like to use the Urban Decay what is it? The Urban Decay Skin Color Correcting Fluid, because I just feel like it's so not lightweight, but it's like, it feels light, but it's not like super heavy. Like, you get me? Like, you don't feel it, but it does cover up a lot. And I'm not 100% sure how much it costs. And if you have any other dark spots on your face, depending on your skin tone, if you're a darker skin tone, then you're gonna want to use like orange or like red. Some people use like red lipstick, but it's up to you. You can spend the extra money or get a red lipstick and then just, you know. And if you have like a lighter skin tone like me, then you're gonna want to use peach. Okay, so now we move on to concealer, and I am using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and we're just gonna draw like a triangle under our eyes. It's not really a triangle, it's like. And if you want to be like a little bit extra and highlight your nose, you can totally do that. So with your beauty blender, again, just go in and pounce away and make sure that it all disappears, because this is so good. Like this concealer is so good, and it just blends away, and it's not even like, you can't even tell that it's there. And then like with the little pointy part of your beauty blender, again, just go in under your eye, and then for the outer edges, just use the bottom of the beauty blender. And I apologize for my hair. I know I look so bad right now, but now we're gonna move on to contour, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in light to medium. You're gonna want to use an angled brush. We're gonna take the darkest one, and then we're gonna put that on our cheekbones. Well, under our cheekbones. And if you like do like, if you suck in your cheeks, like, then you can see where your cheekbone is. It's me, you. And then build down to your jawline. You can use the same color or change it up. Alright, so our forehead, we're going to take the lightest color, and you can combine it with the middle color. If you have a bigger forehead like me, you're going to want to blend a little more. Well, not blend a little more, but just add a little more. Alright, so now we're going to take the middle shade, and we're just going to contour our nose, and just take just put the product on the outsides of your nose, and depending how much smaller you want your nose to be, then that's how close together you should put them. Personally, I don't have a problem with my nose and how big it is, even though it is kind of big, but I just put it like where it's supposed to be, and then like a little bit on the inside, and then with the lightest shade, we're just gonna put some in the middle. You can take a fluffy brush and then just blend the sides away. Okay, so now we're going to highlight, and then using the banana colored powder mixed with a little bit of the white powder, we're gonna go underneath our eyes, just where you put the concealer, just to brighten up your eyes a little bit. And if you want to accentuate your contour line, and put some of the white powder on the bottom. And I like to put some of the white powder just in the beginning of my forehead. Just bring it down a little, and maybe on my nose, just to make it look natural. Alright, so we're going to move on to brows, and using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in soft brown, we're just going to put our brush in, and then make sure that you have product on it, and then using the sides of the jar, just move away any excess product. And I like to start with a line on the bottom outlining my eyebrow, then a line on the top, and then I fill it in, and then I fill in the inner side.
Stupid shit that young kids do. It's me.
And you can always do the very trusty test that you put your pencil on the side of your nose. That's where your eyebrow should end. This is where your eyebrow should curve. And this is where your eyebrow should stop. And I'm just going to fill this in really fast, and then I'll just skip the second one because you've already seen what I do.
Love seems to cut me deep, the sharpest. You'll always have a part of me, a part of me.
So sometimes I accidentally leave my eyebrows a little too thick on one side, so we're just going to take our concealer and take it from the tip of the brush and just even it out. And you don't have to get super close unless you really messed up, then you can just wipe away anything. And if you didn't mess up, this is just good for cleaning up the eyebrow and making sure there aren't any harsh lines, or just make sure that you measured them correctly. And to get close, I can just do it with this brush. And now after you have done all those steps, you can take some loose setting powder with a beauty blender and just take some off the top. And you don't have to bake, but you can put some just to set your eyes. And make sure that your foundation stays all day. And you can put some on the bottom just to accentuate your contour. And I'm not baking today, but usually if you were baking, you would do the exact same thing I just did, but with more powder. Now just pop on some mascara and you're ready to leave the house. So this was just to show you the basic makeup routine that I usually do when I'm in a rush and I don't want to leave without makeup. And of course you can always add if you need like more steps. You can add highlighter, and I'm going to take the Nicole Guerriero highlighting palette and just put some on my cheekbones, and just to give it a little bit of its natural glow. And you can put this in the same place that you would put highlighter. You can even put it on top of your lids if you're like in a rush. It can work as eyeshadow. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy this and I hope you learned something. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you need any tutorial on anything. I'll do another video showing bronzing, blush, and all those fancy things that you need to know. And stick around for next time. I love you all.